Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, yeah. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, you cap too. Oh, you got orders, I got that too. Tell him you got a bag too. I ain't laughing. It's like that dude said
Good morning.
every time you feel me, come in contact with niggas, it's just niggas just be moving funny. Niggas just do some wild shit.
My chef. Good morning.
Back, nigga. Real trap, nigga. I'm seeing red off the liquor, he moving funny, then I'm tweaking out. Never had no plan with this shit, just trying to make it out. The jobs still paying up the coke, show a different route. Mama kept this 30 in the house, I was just in and out. You don't know how I feel, lose a nigga that you close to. Him down so many times, then he fuck around and ghost shit. He dissing in his songs, then he fuck around and ghost shit. I ain't shit, but I'm growing and developing. That's what the folks do. Hell if I don't stand on business. I ain't tryna be that nigga, but that ain't his, that's ready. I'm the type to go right at you. We can knuckle in the back row. You got guns, I got giants, bitch. I show you what that Mac do. Say you trapping in them songs. Oh yeah, you cap too. Oh, you got orders, I got that too. Tell him you got a bag too. I ain't laughing, I ain't joking, nigga. Brody like poker niggas.
Good morning,
niggas and I like niggas. They don't know what I did, that's how it's supposed to be. Fast tap phones, don't get close to me. If you on the table, it's a go for me.
Can y'all hear me?
Can
y'all hear me? Put one in the chat if y'all can hear me right now.
Fast tap phones, don't get close to me. If it's money on the table, it's a go for me. And this phone keep ringing, I can't go to
6-7. My brother hit my phone at 2 a.m. said tune into this track. I'm from Philly and you know I step with lions. Let's fact these niggas said that they did what the who just know that shit be cat. The same niggas that be speaking on my folks didn't get back. My brother love that Call of Duty, he might fiend to hit a head. These bitches they in love with jewelry, I fuck won't call back. Fell in love with getting money, run me up an extra rack. Constantly I'm on the road, these plane tickets getting clapped. What? I had locked in for a couple months, ain't fuck with hoes. I will never say my brother name, just know we had them bold. Never speak on what we did, cause that's gonna put us in the hole. Why they think they getting over, boy? That movie get exposed. I ain't worried about these niggas. I've been locked into my shows. Brody shows love. That's every time we pop out to the road. My other homie hit my phone. He said I'm really on the road. My folks is proud of what I'm doing because I'm trying to reach my goals.
My granny listen to this.
Okay. The music was supposed to be loud. Good morning, man. Shout out to 2K, man. Hey, man, let's get it, man. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. It's Wisdom Wednesdays, man. Let's talk about it, man. I got a few issues I want to talk about, man. I think that I need some clarification on. You know what I'm saying? So let's hit that like button. Let's hit that share button. If you ain't subscribed, go subscribe right now. Shout out to my brother Joe Leezy and my whole Fit First crew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Queens Fresh. If your car ain't Queen City Fresh, cheap. You said what? It smells like truck butt. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, man. It's the No Longer Podcast, man. Everybody hit that like button, hit that share button, and hit that subscribe button, man, because we lit. Good morning. Everything is everything. Everything is everything. Ooh. Let's get it, man. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, man. Hey, man, it's Wisdom Wednesday, man. You know how we do, man. Shout out to Dante Martin, man. Hey, where the hell is Dante Martin at, man? I don't know. Has anybody seen Dante Martin? I haven't seen Dante Martin. I don't know where Dante Martin's at. I'm getting ready to put a hood APB out for Dante Martin. If anybody has seen Dante Martin, I ain't seen him post nothing. Is he all right? God damn it, Dante, where you? Let me. I know I got my. No. I just thought about that shit, man. Domingo. Good morning, 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 Dante. I gotta see what's up with my brother, man. I was giving him his space. I didn't know he was gonna do that type of shit there. Let's see it. Dante. Let me see if I can find Dante. Hello?
Hi, I am a Google virtual assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Before I try to connect you, can I ask what you're calling about?
Oh, I'm looking for Dante.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
Man, this is what Dante got going on now?
Okay, one last thing before I transfer you. Can I ask who I'm speaking to?
Oh, man, tell him it's Trap.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
Yo, Dante yo, check this service out. This is crazy. I don't know what shit Dante's probably I don't know. That's a big job. Wherever he's at, he got a big job. That was a big, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what that is, cuz I don't know. That was his answering service. He had a secretary. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So all right, so let's get right into it, man. All right, now I've been talking to a few people. You understand what I'm saying? And I've seen this myself. But it brought up to my attention, right? That certain people on social media be looking for pity parties. And I you know me, at first, you know, when I'm on social media, I'll just be scrolling. I never comment no more. If somebody's going through something, if I'm not saying nothing positive, I don't comment. I don't want to, because you don't know if that indirect shot's at somebody else and they see you comment and they come after you. That's what it happened to me before. So I don't get caught in them kind of them webs no more. Them are like webs. You sit there, you're not knowing that somebody's subbing somebody on social media, but that's your friend. And you might go, oh yeah, I agree with that. Yup, girl. But she's talking about your other friend, your girl, but you don't know that. So that's why you don't sit there and damn, was that somebody knocking? All right, thank you. You don't comment on somebody's shit. You understand what I'm saying? You just don't comment on somebody's. That's just why I don't do it, because I don't want to get caught in nobody's shit. Somebody go, oh, yo, what? Yo, you know she was talking to me, or you know he was talking to me. So you understand what I'm saying? But check this out. So when I go on social media, when I see somebody, there be certain people. If we know what a pity party is. We know what a pity party is. If you're throwing a pity party, say we're throwing a pity party on social media for such and such. That's what we got to start doing. Because if you want to air all your business out on social media and all of that, what are you looking for? People to get into your business. All you people that post all your business on social media and then you complain when people get in your business. Oh, people need to mind their business. Oh, you don't know what you're... Why'd you post that shit? And then, a lot of times, right, you'll see, just say, Joe Smo don't like me, Ronald don't like me, Samantha don't like me. Soon as somebody... See, Everybody be looking for like a crowd to get to hype them up. If you see some people's posting, you just don't say nothing, they'll take that shit down. But once one person goes on there and starts, yeah, girl, yeah, homeboy, I know what you mean. It hypes the dude up. It hypes the person up. So they think that their post is irrelevant. Gotta stop hyping these people's posts up. Some of yous be hyping these people's posts up. I be seeing some of yous hype these people's posts up. Look at your situation. Why are you on somebody else's post hyping them up and look at your situation? This is what we got going on in the city. If you look at social media, look at our Facebook in our city. You'll see the nastiness. You'll see the pity parties. You'll see the girls looking. I know all the women that's looking to get fucked on social media. I know all the girls that want to get, that looking for attention on, because it's plain. It's plain. You know who's looking for a rally up group so they can go up against somebody. You know the people. I don't understand that. The same people every day. The same people starting trouble. The same people using Facebook for negativity. Same people. Let's agree on that. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's the same people. And then, you know what I'm starting to hate? I want to talk about it. Fuck it. Hey, yo, certain of you people, right? Can I just say this? Let me take my hat off and my shoes. If you ever cheated on somebody in your life, stop calling people cheaters. If you ever slept with a man knowing he had a girl, what good? Who are you? Who are you? If you knew that man had a woman and you slept with him, you're just as bad. Am I right? Can people talk to me? Let's talk now. Let's talk for real. Because there's too many people. I'm looking at whores. All of a sudden, you stop sleeping with everybody's man and you want respect. You met somebody that said, I'm a wife a hoe. So now you can go on social media and you can go after every woman. You stupid. That's just like we're doing. Hey, yo, this is how we're letting society change the way we move. We're letting snitches hang on. Yo, anybody that's hanging with a snitch, you're a snitch. If you're hanging with somebody that testified and put somebody in jail, you're a rat. That's how we got to start doing it. Because everything in our city is molding uglily. This shit is crazy. That shit is crazy out here. Look at this shit, man. I got real dudes hanging with guys that testified. I got real dudes that I respected hanging with child molesters, people that mess with children, that already signed the deal. We're not talking about accusations. I got some of you women that I respected messing with rapists. I got some of you women that I respected messing with child molesters. I got some of you women that I respected messing with niggas that told on their friends. If you're with somebody that told on their friends, what the fuck loyalty you think they got with you? I need somebody to tell me, what loyalty did that nigga got with you? He told on his fucking friends that who he grew up with all his life. You a piece of pussy. What loyalty he got with you? That's all I want to know. I want to know this, man. I want to know this. Hey, yo, and to you women coming up to me, asking me, is such and such a child? You know, if you could Google that motherfucker's name in your phone and he come up as a sex offender, why would you ask me? Why would you try to put me involved in that? Oh, yeah, Trap said that you're a sex. You can Google it, bitch. Yo, I got so much. Yo, and I want to say this. Hey, yo, shout out to everybody that really showed me love. I've been going through a lot of medical shit, and everybody knows. And shout out to everybody that reached out to me and Yo, I love you guys, man. I forgot that shit on Monday, but I ain't forgetting that shit today. Cause these last couple days, man, you motherfuckers are disgusting. Yo, I'm driving when I see certain dude. You know what he was just in prison for? Why would he be in your car? Why would he be with you? You a real dude, right? All you dudes, all you be sitting there calling these niggas out here real, these niggas are fake. Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip. Let's talk about that. Fuck that. You know why? I came to conclusion in my head that you niggas are not like me. I swear to God, and if any one of you motherfuckers want to say something different, come on here and let's say it. Because let me tell you something right? If you fucking with a motherfucker that's testifying on a nigga, you a raccoon, bruh. You a raccoon, you eat out the same garbage as the rat. That's it. I treat you just like that now. All you niggas, man, I don't care. None of you don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to none of you anyway. That's how I look at it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then let me further the script here. A lot of you women, right, on social media, I want to start. Yo, don't ever get me mad where I'm going to just start. I just want to show you hypocrisy. Is that a word? I just heard somebody say that before, and I just felt that it needed to be said right now. Hypocrisy. Is that a word? I don't even know if that's a fucking word, right? But I don't give a fuck. Can I tell you women, some of you, and shout out to the women that never cheated on a man in their life. If you ain't never cheated on a man in your life, man, I'll tip my fucking hat to you. If you ain't never cheated on, and I'm saying, if you did and you just humble about it and you ain't on social media trying to go after people that cheated, always talking about you niggas is no good, blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for love. And how the fuck are you looking for love and you're a cheat? You can't be looking for love if you're a cheat. Hypocrisy. I don't know. I don't know. Hypocrisy. It be all these motherfuckers. See, you know what I hate? This is what's bothering me now. When I be around and I hear some of you niggas say somebody's real. It's bothering me now. Yo, it's making me think my city does not. You guys forgot what real is. Real is no man that has ever told on his partner. Real is no man that has never touched a fucking child. Real, are you crazy, man? Why are you guys, where's this, man? You are not a real man if you go and you slept with your partner's woman, bruh. You are not real. You are not real if you got your partners in jail without lab. They got no money. You're out here tricking and your partners is in jail with no money. Talk to me. Show me some of all of you dudes saying real. Ask me when's the last time that nigga sent some money in there to his partners. Y'all be talking about dudes are real that don't even take care of their kids, bro. Y'all are fucking bad. Y'all are hypocrisy. Whatever the fuck that word is. Y'all be calling niggas real that don't even take care of their children. How is that? Oh, you could be gangster on the street, fuck a bunch of girls, have some kids, and don't take care of them, and you could be a real nigga. Is that what y'all saying? Is that what y'all saying? I need to understand. Because all of that, I just need people. I need people to understand. I just want. I don't know. I don't know if I'm bugging. Now, I'm gonna move on. Maybe it's the coffee. I'm gonna move on though. Yo, I got a question for y'all. Especially y'all that worked at Rhode Island Hospital, y'all that ever been to the ER room in Rhode Island Hospital. Yo, I don't know if I'm crazy. I go to the ER. The ER in my city is like a fucking jungle, bro. And that's sad nobody's talking about it. Y'all been knew that ER was like that. Y'all been knew that ER got all the crackheads, all the people that are begging for change on there every night. There's people that are coming in the ER with real medical conditions that can't get seen because there's 30 homeless people, right? 30 people that's crackheads because they're smoking crack inside the bathroom in the ER room. So they're going in there, you're giving them a place to, yo, I don't understand this. Nobody's talking about it. Why? What we gonna get in trouble for saying, yo, the homeless is taking over the ER? So there's women and children that are real sick that are trying to see the doctor that gotta wait 9 hours because there's 20 homeless people in front of them that want to get their blood pressure checked. Come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing in our city, bro? What are we doing? Yo, it done strung to our ER. Yo, have some of you ever been down to the ER? Have you seen what they got going on down? They got people, all the dudes right now, they're on the corners or they're chasing rocks right now. But after a certain time at night, they come over there, they put their nasty feet on the chairs. There's people sitting in there, right? And to the security in ER, you motherfuckers are pathetic. Y'all are pathetic, man. Y'all wasting the state. Yo, how can y'all sit there and let these homeless people take up all these chairs and let innocent, sick people stand up? What are y'all doing? How can y'all let them invade the bathrooms and sit in there and smoke crack? What are y'all doing in that Rhode Island hospital security system, please? Somebody tell me from the Rhode Island, somebody come on here and say, Trap, we can't do nothing. Or Trap, we can't kick them out. Trap, we gotta let them smoke crack in here. Trap, we gotta let them take up all the chairs. Trap, we gotta let them yell and scream at 3, 4 in the morning at each other. They're pulling out weapons at each other. Yo, this is what's happening in our ER. This is what's happening in our ER. So what are you telling me now? Basically, what y'all are telling me is if somebody's sick that goes to the ER in Rhode Island Hospital, they're really sick. They gotta wait 6 hours in front of these people here that are here because it's cold outside and they don't got nowhere to stay. Is that what y'all are telling me? Yo, where's the community at? Why are we letting this go down? This is serious. Cause now, can I bring up a scenario? I call hospital. I get down the hospital, chest hurting. I get in there. Oh, you're in a waiting line. I wait 4 hours and I pass away. Can I ask you who's responsible? If I was asking to see the doctor and I waited 4 hours and then I passed away, is Rhode Island Hospital responsible because they had me wait while they got these homeless people sitting in front of me because they have nowhere to stay? If they was really sick, I'm with that. But these are the same people right now. I can go get them off the corner right now and buy them, give them a hit and sit them right here. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's talk about this ER, man. Y'all don't want to talk about it because y'all ain't going down there. But God forbid, if one of y'all gets sick, your children, and got to go down there, y'all are going to understand what I'm talking about. You're going to say, yo, we should have stood behind Trap. We had to do something. We got to speak out. We got to go. We got to call somebody. We got to do something. We can't leave that ER like that. Because if emergency happens in our city, we want people that are sick to go down there. We don't want that to be a homeless shelter. We got too many abandoned buildings in our city that we can put these people in our ER system, our hospital. There's thousands of places we go put them back in the bushes. Go give them their tents and shit. Leave them alone. You motherfuckers is fucking with them. Leave them motherfuckers in them tents. You done got fucking with them tents. Now they're in the ER. See, this is the plan. When your guys don't got no plan for these people, right? So you kick them out of the tent city and they came right to ER. What is more important? People's lives or this little area that nobody's using? It's still there anyway. Why didn't you leave them there? What was the plan? Why the plan was to put our system? Yo, why ain't you people understanding what's going on. I can't wait till y'all have to, when y'all have to go down in that system, y'all gonna say, this is going to come in. This is going to come into play. You watch what I tell you. This is going to come into play. Yo, I don't care. Yo, there should be no excuse why these people took over the ER. Everybody can sit here and come up with 1,000 excuses. Let's fire all the security at Rhode Island Hospital. I got real security that'll clean that up in one night. I got real security that'll clean that up in one night. One night. Not 2 nights, not 3 nights, one night. Them people are getting paid a lot of money. That's taxpayers' money. Nobody is saying that. And another thing, the security guards, the people are like 18 years old. They were little kids. I was under my hoodie. I didn't even want to be seen. I didn't even want to be seen. You understand what I'm saying? So we got it. All right, now I'm gonna see what's up, my boy. Everybody's texting me talking about that Charlie Kirk shit. I don't care about Charlie Kirk. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't even want to talk about him. He ain't getting no play on my shit.
Please leave your message for.
Well, all I'm saying is the security at Rhode Island Hospital needs to be fired. If you go, let's go down there and videotape the ER system at nighttime. At nighttime. If you go down there at nighttime, yo, them people look like they're not even doing their jobs. Serious, bro. It's terrible. I know a lot of y'all at Rhode Island Hospital. If y'all, some of my subscribers, I can't help it if y'all security. Well, that's the experience I went to, bro. I seen that shit for 2 days in a row. I was in there 10 hours. You know what I did? I left. I couldn't take it no more. I went there at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I left at like 10 o'clock in the morning. They still didn't see me. I left at 10 o'clock in the morning. You know what I did? I came back the next night at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? I came back the next night because I couldn't take it. My ADHD wouldn't let me. I couldn't sit in that seat no more longer. I couldn't do that. I couldn't take the smell. I couldn't do it no more longer. So I left. When I came back the next day, it was worse. It was so much worse. You couldn't go to the bathroom. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy down there, man. I just think that you know, understand what I'm saying? I think that people should, you understand what I'm saying, understand what's going on, man, down in our hospital, man. I think we're worried about the wrong shit. Everybody worried about these street corners, and yo, this is our hospital. If one of our children are sick, one of us, one of our grandmothers, our relatives, somebody, or we are sick, and we got to be down there, and you got to subject yourself to that. That's crazy that you have to do that at Rhode Island Hospital. Come on. I'm not going no damn Kent County. I ain't going. I'm going to Merrimum. I'm going to Merrimum. That's where I'm going. I ain't going to Rhode Island Hospital. Hey, can I just say, can I put this on record? If something never happens to me, tell the ambulance to take me to Merrimum. I'm serious. That hospital, I can't. That hospital, I'm not. That's the. I'm all set, man. I'm all set. Go to urgent care. right? I don't care about all that. All right, so now that we, hold up. You might have called me.
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Man, good morning, man. What's up?
I'm just checking on you, seeing how you doing. And I got a few questions for you, man. I hope you can answer. Give me some little clarity on real quick.
Oh, okay. I gotta make some other real quick.
Everybody, you know who I got on the phone. I ain't got to introduce him. You know this is Uncle Benny on the phone, man. You know what I'm saying? My big brother, somebody I look up to for advice. I come to for, you know, understand what I'm saying? When I need it. So I need some advice right now. You understand what I'm saying? And hey, now, you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, so the Rhode Island hospital, right? The ER system, right? Down there. Do I supposed to be sympathetic for the homeless people that go down there at nighttime in the ER where people got to get seen and just down there sleeping on the chairs, smoking crack in the bathroom, arguing with the nurses, with each other, right? Do I got to feel sympathetic for them? Because somebody just texted me and said, Trap, you should feel sympathetic for the homeless. How the fuck should I feel They should feel sympathetic for me. I was almost fucking dying. There are people in there dying. What do you mean that I should feel sympathetic, Benny? How can they tell me that I'm not sympathetic? What I don't understand that, Benny.
This is one thing about this situation, because I see it all the time, Trap. Down there, right, Trap? He was almost dying. We all felt bad. Definitely felt bad. When you got better, or someone, you have a face after you were dead.
Repeat that again, Benny.
And you felt a little better, or at least enough to go where you home. Did you have a home to go?
Yeah.
Some of them absolutely don't have a place to go to. I know when you go to somebody's house and you're staying over there, to be quiet, dishes, clean up after yourself. It's like homeless being in the hospital. Of course, we didn't want them to do that too. But my sympathy for that really comes from they have nowhere to go. The action's the problem, terrible. But think about having nowhere to go. I'm not condoning with that one bit. No, I'm not. I'm just saying, once you got done being seen and you were going through it, and you've been going for it, you have a place to go when you were done doing that.
Benny, it sounds like you're justifying why them people are down there.
No, I'm not justifying. You're absolutely right. I'm justifying while some there. I am 100% not justifying action. That's why I said I don't condone what they're doing. But the reason they're down there. That's the only thing I'm saying. No, I'm not condoning it. Absolutely not.
I'm saying, I'm not, no, but I'm just saying, like, if you're going to text me and say, Trap, you got to be sympathetic towards the homeless people, right? But what I'm saying is, why ain't the homeless people being sympathetic towards the people that are ill, that are really ill? That's what I'm saying. So if you're going to say that, you got to think about, it's just, you got to say, yo, they don't care about nobody. This is a place where people are saving lives. This is where people go when they really need help.
Hey, Trap, I'm suffer from mental illness down there. The homeless that's in the hospital.
All of them. That's what I believe. I believe all of them suffer from some sort of mental illness. Some sort of mental illness. I believe they all suffer from. Yes. Do I think? Yes, I do think they to get help and get treated. But what I'm saying to you is, yo, at some point in time, you're gonna have to say, yo, I can't let these apples, these seeds over here destroy these apples over here.
That's right.
At some point in time, I can't save these apples. I gotta let these apples stay over here and let them do what they do. I can't let them, because this is tainting great apples over here.
That's right.
You understand? Not care about these apples over here, but I'm saying is these apples have to be separated, and if they cannot taint these other apples.
You're right.
That's all I'm saying is.
Many times, and I went there with my niece. You had to get way over the other side, like to stay away from them. And security is all up front. They kind of sketchy, but have you ever seen them consult or have them to leave? It might be a policy that they can't.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the policies up there. I do not know the policy. All I care about is people's health, getting seen by doctors, getting their problems taken care of, not sitting in the ER for 8-9 hours because you got homeless people that are there because they see what y'all are not understanding is these people can't come just walk in the hospital and sit in these chairs. They have to go in there and sign in, right, and say something's wrong with them, right, and then they get the gateway. So they want you people to go think that, oh, they just walk in there and just no. They go in there, they sign their name, right? They're medical because they all got medical, right? So they have to be seen. They cannot be kicked out. So see, all right, so policy to me now. Policy's coming to me now, Benny, because you got to think about it. After you sign in, you cannot be kicked out of there unless you do something, what they're doing, fighting and being obnoxious and hanging in the bathrooms and doing drugs. That's the stuff that can get them kicked out.
It could, but if they do kick them out for anything like that, you know what I mean? They could say they didn't do it. They're going to argue the fact that you kicked me out. I had to be. I went home. They got brother, cousin, whatever, God. I'm doing this shit.
And I heard one of the doctors, they know these guys by their names. These people come there every day. The doctors come out there and go, oh, they bring them blankets and everything.
They're protected by policy. You go to the hospital for help. How you? Imagine that? And of course they use to hang out and safe haven. Yes, they are. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They had a place where they was doing drugs, Miss Jackson, over there in the tent city. The cops went over there and they ripped it down.
Tore that place down.
You know, they tore it all down. They had a bathroom for them. The cops even put a shower and bathroom over there in Tent City. They put a shower and bathroom in Tent City for them. I'd rather have left them down there.
I wonder who put the sticker on that. Who actually signed that to say go down there and mess with them after all those years?
The mayor or the governor, somebody with some serious power had to really do that, pull that plug on that.
Another thing is, why they pulled the plug, they probably were listening to somebody complain all of a sudden. It could have been somebody with some hold and hold up now.
Alicia, we understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? There's no justifying why they're hanging in the ER. That's not a place to hang. They can go to the homeless shelter. There's homeless shelters that they can go to. You know why they don't go to the homeless shelters? Because the homeless shelters close at 9 o'clock. They got to be in there at 9 o'clock. They can't come walking in at 9, and they can't do that in the homeless shelters. So they choose to disrupt our medical situation.
And trap, and this is what I've heard because I talked about many homeless. Some would still you know that. A bunch of them, and I'm talking 85% maybe, that said the homeless shelters are not safe. The hospital was never safe.
They said the homeless shelters are not safe. The hospitals is much safer.
Absolutely.
What is dangerous I mean, what could be so dangerous at the homeless shelter? I need to understand that.
Ripping their stuff off. Bird only store. You go to the body, everything under your body. You can't just lay on cake and take your stuff and get up and nobody sees nothing. All that is rampant. I've talked to many of them and they can't get that. Like, but the safest place in the hospital, even when they chill out inside of McDonald's all day, all night, safer. A lot of homeless shelters not safe. I mean, think about it. Your whole livelihood is you paying everything. So you having a boss, a pair of socks, a pair of Jordans for them.
Hey, yo, Reese just said, hey, Benny, she just said some real shit. Hey, yo, Benny, it's getting ready to get worse. As soon as it gets cold, Benny, you know how many, yo, it was packed in there right now, and it was only 60-something degrees. Imagine when it's 10 degrees, man. Hey, yo, that ER, yo, if you go in there, you gotta, yo, you're gonna be in there for 12 hours every day.
Hey, I was in there, my man Montero, saying he gets me, him, and his wife were in there. And one dude started acting a fool and goes off the chair at somebody right in front of her. Like, what's the way to protect her? We've seen it, and this happened the other day. Crazy. And they did told him to calm down, gave him a blanket, and put him back in the chair. That's all they did. And they yelled at me. They literally knew. We can't. Right?
Yo, I all I know, Benny, man, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. That ER is not safe. That ER is not that ER is that is jungle in there, man. It's a jungle, man. It's literally a jungle.
Good word, brother. Yes, it is.
It's literally a jungle, and us as taxpayers, we gotta step up and we gotta tell somebody something. There gotta be something. There gotta be a better answer than to let them people take over the ER. Do we agree on that? There gotta be a better answer.
Yeah. Better. What would you? Not to say it's right or wrong, but
what would I do, Benny? If I had any power in the situation, I would definitely move these people up out of there, Betty. I'm not letting these people disrupt my medical system in my city, because this can cause lives. You know what I'm saying? This is literally cause lives. And you got to understand how many of the ER people got to get overtime because all of these people are doing this. So this is costing us taxpayers money, bro. This is costing us bread. You know how many doctors got to stay or more? You know how many nurses and doctors and RNs have to stay more at that ER and at that hospital because of that problem right there?
Would you put them in a different area, or would you put them all together?
Now they got to go to a different area. See, there's so many places in the hospital. See, when I start seeing a pattern of you coming here to sleep and stuff, but I know I can take care of you, I would put them in a certain area where they can sleep, and I have them under security. And I have rules and regulations that my security would enforce. All right? You cannot sleep on 2 chairs. You cannot do drugs inside here. You cannot be loud that's the stuff that will get you thrown out of the ER. You understand what I'm saying? Or handcuffed and put in the back somewhere until you're seeing the doctor. You understand what I'm saying? They have to stop they gotta stop putting rules and regulations down, man. You can't just be security, just sit there on the chair and you're just there just when something happens, you're there to write the report. That's all the security's there to write the report. They're not there to do nothing else. They all sit there all day like this. I watched them. They get up when the shit's already popping and shit, then they get up. That's not right.
The argument that you had was the conversation you had. Let me just say that about sympathy. The only sympathy that I'm saying, the reason why the first percent is because the homeless. That's it. Not what they're doing. Not having sympathy for what they're doing. Sympathy for them being homeless and stuff. That's what I think. That's what my sympathy is.
Oh, all right. I ain't got no sympathy.
You do.
I ain't got no sympathy.
Yeah,
Not for them people that disrupted my medical situation in the hospitals. I ain't got no sympathy for them. No. They don't got no sympathy for me, man. I was in pain. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care and say, yo, man, I'm only here to sleep, man. Let this brother go first. He's really in pain. He been here 8 hours. None of them said that.
Check this out. Never mind the homeless. No, I'm not saying never mind. But your visit to the hospital, and it's that. What is your rating? They're clear and everything that's inside to you.
Would say it again, Benny?
Your visit to the hospital, what you went into the hospital. What is your rating? What is thought in how they took care of you?
What is my ratings towards the hospital?
Yeah, what is your rating to the hospital when you get to do what you do? What they did to you? What rating do you give? How was your
From 1 to 10?
Yes.
I give him a 6. I give him a 6.
Uh-huh.
I give him a 6, Betty.
What's the reason?
The reason was the wait was too long. The bathroom was disgusting. I had gas problems with my stomach. I had to take a shit. I don't even want to use all them big words how they be using it. You had gastro gas and you had coming out your rectum. I had shit coming out my ass. I had to relieve myself. You know what I'm saying? I went into the bathroom. The bathroom was disgusted. It would look like, the jail bathrooms was better than the bathrooms at Rhode Island Hospital. I had to sneak in the back, right? So I knew somebody. They sent me through some doors, right? I had to lay on the floor. I had to crawl up under a bed. I had to squiggle to the bathroom in the back over there. And I sat there in the bathroom, nice clean bathroom in the back, and took a doodle. You understand what I'm trying to say? I had to go through all of that to go to the bathroom. You understand what I'm saying, Benny? Now, if these people in the front that had to go to the bathroom, much as I did, they wasn't crafty as I did, they probably shit on themselves. You understand what I'm saying, Benny?
Right. So how was the family was seeing or the nurses? How did they feel?
Oh, they treated me good. From far as the nurses in there and stuff, the doctors and the nurses in there, definitely A1. That's what I'm trying to say. Everything else got to get under control in there. If everything else gets under control in there, because far as the doctors, the RNs, the nurses, salute to y'all. We got some beautiful doctors and nurses at Rhode Island Hospital that really take care of you and really figure out what the problem is. I got to say that every time I did get past all the bullshit, when I got to where I needed to get to, know what I'm saying? I'm back. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta shout them out. You feel me, Benny?
Yeah, that's dope, man. Shout out Auburn. Absolutely. They work hard, man.
And shout out to Bree the chef. You understand what I'm saying? Because she ain't a doctor in there, but she is a doctor. You understand what I'm saying? She's a healing doctor. And if y'all don't know Bree the chef, y'all need to get familiar with her, man. On Sunday, she hosts she gives out free soup to the whole community. And this is dope what she does, man. She gives out free soup to the whole community on Sundays. It starts at 5:00 every Sunday, man. Go down to the what's that place where Archie be at on Prairie Avenue? The Culture Center. You understand what I'm saying? Go down there and check out the soup. I'll be down there this Sunday, man, checking out the soup, man. She brought me some by here, man. That soup was so good on your stomach. It had no meat or nothing in it. Pause. You understand what I'm saying, Benny? The shit was very good. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, what time did they do it? What time and what day did
on Sundays, I think it's from 5 to 8. You understand what I'm saying? At the Culture Center on Prairie Avenue. Everybody familiar with that? Archie Johnson. Shout out to my brother Archie Johnson. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Archie Johnson over there. You know what I'm saying? Go over there and check it out and check out the soup she got. She makes all different kinds of soups. Y'all should go check her out, man. And the soup is very good for your stomach. Y'all should definitely check it out. She's good for your health. And she's just a great person. She's one of the people that you could just go to and you could talk to, and she gonna try to put you on that great path. You understand what I'm saying? And we don't get too many people in our community that try to reach out to people that are in need. And you understand what I'm saying? Of whatever it might be, man. Spiritual, whether it be spiritual healing, whether it be mental healing. And yo, she's into all of that. You understand what I'm saying? And I've sat there personally with her, and we have a meeting today. You understand what I'm saying? And I advise people to come on down on Sundays and check it out, man. Check Bree out and see what she got going on down there, man. You know what I'm saying? So we just
think about the she's dope. That's the whole.
What'd you say, huh?
She is definitely a rock.
Yeah, man. Cause like I told you, man, you know it personally, man. We don't get too many people that are ready to cater to people, man, free of charge, man. She ain't. You understand what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? That be our main. That why we don't get counseling, why we don't seek help. See, a lot of times people don't know. A lot of times couples, no matter what they are, they don't seek help for their mental, because we be thinking about money. We already struggling. We ain't rich. You know how many people wish they could see a marriage counselor? You know how many people wish they could see a financial advisor? All stuff like that we know that costs money. So we're scared of that. You understand what I'm saying? We quickly throw that out our heads. You understand what I'm saying, Benny? Oh, I ain't paying for nobody to talk about my relationship with nobody. Sometimes you might need that. If you really love each other, you might need that. Is it worth that, Benny?
It's worth that.
You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just my take on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to me. I'm a single terrible man. I'm terrible in relationships. You know what I'm saying? I'm terrible in relationships. So I can't. That's why I don't speak on them. You hear me, Benny?
That one more time?
I don't like to speak on relationships. I'm terrible in them. So I could say that first, and you know what I mean? I fuck it up. You understand what I'm saying? I see when you know you're fuck. Hey yo, I think that you come to terms with yourself when you know you're fucking up, and you just say, "Yo, I can't do it." You feel better. Nah, Benny.
What's up? Do you know your flaws and have you worked on them?
Yes, I do know my flaws, and no, I haven't worked on them.
Okay. That's why they're still flaws.
Huh?
That's exactly why they're still flaws.
Exactly, Benny. Exactly. I be lying. I be sitting here fronting, bro. I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna do that. We won't do that here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Benny, you know, see certain things, man. I just, you know what I mean? I stay stealth. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what I tell people, Benny. You gotta stay stealth. But before I go, Benny, I gotta ask everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because this is bothering me. I need to know, has anybody been following this Young Thug? Have you been following this Young Thug stuff? That stuff in Atlanta?
I have not.
All right, man, you're probably not the guy to answer this question, but I believe I'm gonna say it here. I swear to God, I want to say it right here on the No Longer Trap podcast. And yo, Young Thug's career is over. Little Baby's career is over. All right, I know them are my favorite. Yo, Little Baby is my favorite rapper.
For us that don't know, tell us real quick what's going on, just real quick. Next few seconds.
What'd you say, Benny?
Real quick, for us that don't know what's going on, can you tell us real quick in a nutshell what actually happened?
All right, what actually happened is Young Thug jail phone calls got released. Now, when his phone calls got released, right, fuck all of the snitching allegations and everything. And I want people to understand this. Fuck all of the snitching allegations that they said Young Thug I mean, no, what we saw, Young Thug was in the interrogation room talking to the police. But fuck all that. Fuck all that. That didn't end his career, bruh. What ended his career was he was pillow talking with a female. And I want everybody to pay attention to this. He was pillow talking with a female badly about the people that was close to him. He was pillow talking with a female badly about the people that helped him out. He was pillow talking with a female badly about the people that always had his back. All right? And I need y'all to pay attention to that. That's being leaked out now. Now, right? What's happening is Little Baby, Future, PQC, Rollo, everybody is hearing everything Young Thug had to say about them with his girl. And he never had nothing nice to say about anybody. And this is what I want my city to pay attention to. Seeing that y'all love hip-hop and all of this. Yo, pay attention how slandering your friends, slandering people that help you can destroy you when it comes to food, bro. Slander. Not just venting like damn, man, my boy just keeps going to jail, man. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta smarten him up. I'm not doing that. No. Just dogging him. Oh, yo, he's a piece of shit. He think he better. Do you hear the shit Young Thug was saying about his friends, man? And I want people to understand this. This is what happens, man. You understand what I'm saying? When you sit in there with a female, with anybody slandering your friends. So now, Little Baby, all of the famous rappers, he even talked about Drake. Drake, he was just bigging Drake up, saying how Drake sent him money, but he said that all about all of them. He said Little Baby sent him a bunch of money. He said Drake sent him all the people he was in the interview before these tapes got leaked. He was bigging them up. Yo, shout out to Wham, shout out to Bob. Yo, they always came by my mom's crib and gave a bag, and then all of the tapes get released of what this guy said was in there saying. So while these people was dropping off money bags, this is what you was saying on the phone to your girl.
How did that get reported that?
All right, and I want to end with this too. Do you know how them prison phone calls got leaked? That's what people need to understand. Yo, how many times have we ever seen prison phone calls get leaked?
Nah.
It don't happen. Yo, they conquered us from the inside, bruh. Yo, they destroyed us. And I say us because I say us because they destroyed us as a black culture. This is getting ready to lead into war probably and blood in the streets. And this is what they did from the inside to our culture. And I'm not saying Young Thug didn't do this to us himself, but what I'm saying is they didn't have to leak them tapes. This case is over. Ain't nothing else to be out of this case. They only leaked them tapes to show and to cause more bloodshed in our community. And I want people to understand that. When they leaked them tapes, all they did is make people cock their guns back. They didn't make people put their guns away and say, I don't want to go to jail. They made people cock their guns back with hate in their heart. They knew what they're doing.
Within.
Now the federal government and whoever leaked these tapes are sitting back going, now let's sit back and watch them kill each other.
Right. That's called.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Rono. Hey, get them cells over there ready in Atlanta. Hey, Michael. Hey, get another funeral home over there in Atlanta. Hey, Johnny. Hey, build another prison over there in Atlanta because it's about to fill up. This is what they're saying behind us, that when they cause this confusion amongst us as black men. This is what they did. Now you got Gorilla going at Atlanta, her and her goons from Memphis is going at Atlanta now because of the tape that the tape got leaked. Young Thug was dissing Gorilla. He was dissing Glorilla, so now she's only defending herself. She came out with a rap song, everything now. So now it's up. She like, what? You were saying all that about me? It's up. So now look. They destroyed us from within. And I just want everybody to know that. They destroyed us within. And this ain't over. And remember, I told you here at the No Longer Trap podcast that this is not over. Atlanta's getting ready to be set on fire because that's the only way it can go. If we think about it, right? Let's be real. The only way this can go is bloodshed. There's nothing can come out of this positive. Can I tell y'all why? Because too many allegations. These allegations are serious. These allegations are some that we can't just push to the side, which they do in Rhode Island. They push shit like that to the side depending on who you are. But in the rap game, seeing that they push 6ix9ine to the side, they started pushing Gunna to the side. Everybody that did bad in the rap game, they pushed to the side. So now you got to push Young Thug to the side. But Young Thug is the guy that gave Future, Baby, 21 Savage, all of these guys life. Spider, Rich Homie Quan, rest in peace. He put all these guys on. He put up his own money. You heard him. He puts up millions of dollars to put all of these dudes in Atlanta on. He got Atlanta popping. He got Dirk to Atlanta. He got Drake to Atlanta. He got all of these connections. He got Cash Money to Atlanta. Yo, you guys got to see what's going on this. Yo, I sat there when I was in the hospital and I was ill and watched all of this play out in real time. And I'm watching this and I'm seeing how Spider is connected to everybody in Atlanta in the rap game. So now everybody in the rap game in Atlanta must turn their back. And some people just don't want to do that or can't do that. You know why they can't do that? Because either Slime got them under contract, they can't do that. He's going to eat off them for the rest of their life. Or he knows dirt on them that, you heard what he said, now it's becoming everybody's fags. That's what he said, everybody's gay. Excuse my language. He said everybody's gay.
Wow.
So now he knows about somebody that's gay in that crew. So now whoever that person is, knowing that can destroy his rap career. Because everybody that I just named, we all know is not gay. So by Young Thug saying everybody's gay, I want to talk about that everybody's gay. What do you mean? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Why ain't nobody pressing him why he said that? Who's he talking about? Why is everybody in Atlanta quiet? Why ain't Wham talking? Why ain't 21 Savage? Why ain't Pluto? Why ain't these guys talking, man? He was dogging all these guys, man. The reason why they're not talking, yo, Young Thug knows a lot of shit, bruh. Slime is the one that put that shit together, bruh. You guys ain't seeing that? Slime put all that shit together, bruh. Slime's connected in all of them circles. You just got to understand that. Slime's in all of them circles. Slime knows everything that's going on in all them circles because he put them circles together. He made them connections happen. He put up millions of his own money. He made some of these men into superstars.
Why did you think he said all that when the film like that? Knowing it before.
I say that again.
Why do you think he said all that on the film like that, knowing everything's recorded? Because they typically say this phone call is being recorded. He knows that.
Yo, you know why I'm gonna tell you right now, Benny. Because it's never been done, Benny. He's saying, yeah, I'm not telling on no crime and nothing. I'm just talking shit. I'm in here mad, venting to my girl and shit, blah, blah, blah. They don't play these recordings. I'm not talking about no crimes. He's not thinking that these court recordings are ever gonna be played. He's just sitting there on the phone with his girl. We never heard about them now. So check it out. Excuse me. Little Durk, all the rappers that are in jail right now they're nervous. You know why they're nervous? Because they're nervous about things that they're on there saying or they said about other rappers, about people in their circle just like Doug, right? So now they're really cautious on what they say. When he gets on the phone with India, Durk gets on the call with India, best believe Durk is going, hey, India, yeah, I ain't worried about that nigga, man. Yeah, how they doing? Okay. He's talking all positive, bro. Because he knows what just happened with Thug. He knows now. Everybody knows that them prison recordings, everything y'all dudes are saying on these recordings, I can get leaked now. So you on there talking about this, talking about your down. All of this can get to the people's eye now. People can really get to what's going on now. So Thug does expose that. You understand what I'm saying? Just like he exposed that they FaceTiming. See, this is what they exposed in Thug's case, that they didn't want to expose that on an iPhone. Long as you're FaceTime with somebody, they can't record it. So they didn't want to expose that because they was trying to get in his phone. Because the reason why he was never on no phone taps, because they said he was using FaceTime. FaceTime, they couldn't record FaceTime. So that's why they didn't want to disclose that to the world. They didn't want the world to know, yo, don't talk on the phone, FaceTime it. They don't want the world to know that. But they had to disclose that because they wanted Thug's phone. You understand what I'm trying to say, Benny?
I never knew that, though.
Yeah.
You can't record. I never knew that.
Yeah, Benny. Yeah, you had to follow what happened and transpired in that case and a lot of shit.
I've not known none of it. I just seen it a little bit here and there, but I didn't know how it started. Oh, that's easy. And like you said, no, I don't release it until they figure out a way to make it worse for us so we can actually hurt, kill, divide each other. That's dirty, man. They've been doing that for hundreds of years. For years, they've been doing that. Yeah. And they sit back and look at them when they're the one who started it. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. That calls kill. Yo, I just think them phone calls are more damaging than that videotaping him and the police. Just because he went after all his friends and now all his friends have no choice. If they go on a song with Young Thug after what Young Thug was saying about all of them, bro, they're gonna look real weak.
Well, has any of them come out saying anything negative about Young Thug happened?
Huh?
Any of them come out and say anything negative about Young Thug to get released?
Nah.
I heard anybody.
And that's the problem. See, that is the problem. See, the problem is if they all would have came out and said, man, fuck Thug. Thug should have never, yo, Thug, you should never said that. Fuck you, motherfucker, blah, blah. But nobody said nothing. And these are people that love tweeting, that love, you know what I'm saying? These are people that love that social media, that love that, you know, understand what I'm saying? So that's why guys like Academics, Whack 100, that's why all of them guys are trolling now like, yo, what's up? What's up, Wham? What's up? What's up, Pluto? What's up? You ain't gonna say nothing? What's going on with Thug? Is Thug a rat? What's going on? He said that Pee Wee shot up the tour bus. What's up? What he told the cops, yo, here's my number, man. Don't tell nobody I got your number. I might have something saucy for you. This is what he told the police. Even I'm not saying that he could be definitely lying just to throw them a bone on that one. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's what they got camera. You understand what I'm saying? My second thing though, but all of them Atlanta dudes, I gotta say this. Y'all think that telling the cops about crimes, y'all are spinning them. Y'all are telling them about real crimes. That's not spinning them. I heard Rollo say it. I heard a homeboy from the Migos say it. I'm not. Now I just heard Thug say it. Yo, I don't understand that shit. What do you mean by talking to the cops about real crimes and telling them about real people are spinning them? Can somebody come in the chat and tell me how is that spinning them?
Do you think that saying information that's going to make them look in a different direction from the real crime was somewhere else? Is that what you're trying to do? You know what I mean?
Even if you're doing that, right? You are bringing up real people's names that are involved in these crimes. You're not saying, oh, no, it wasn't Mike, it was Joe. You're saying, oh, yeah, it was Joe, but I think Joe dropped the gun off over here in that river, not that river. That's telling. That's telling, Benny. Whether you're trying to spin them or not, Benny. Yo, when we was told, when you go in the police station, man, you tell them, yo, I ain't got nothing to say. That's it. I need to see my attorney. I plead the fifth. They're going to ask you that. Before they start, let them get all that shit out. Let them read you your rights, bro. Don't cut them off. Let them read you your rights, and because they're gonna have to hit the tape recorder. Let them read you your rights, and then you say, I don't have nothing to say. They cannot ask you another question. If they ask you another question and you answer them, do you know that they're in contempt? Because they got that on video. They're gonna throw that away possibly, though. You got to understand that. They're going to get rid of that. They're going to cover up for themselves. Because that's against the law. When somebody says, I don't want to have nothing to say, that's it. They can't ask you nothing else.
Yeah, me not going to jail or being in the system or whatnot or whatever, but can you tell us a few tactics that they use to try to make you tell something? Like, what's some of the things that you use?
All right. One of the main tools that growing up is especially when you got a co-defendant. Oh yeah, he told us you said this. Yo, he told us everything, man. You might as well tell us right now, because he just over here in the other room. He told us everything. They tried that on us when we was 11, 12 years old. We knew that trick out. That was obviously the cops stopped that. They stopped that when we was 15 and 16. They started trying to get beating information out of us. That putting us against each other, they know we was far past that. And that's why I don't know how people get tricked off that with that shit in 2025. How the hell you can get tricked off with a cop telling you that man said anything about you? A lot of times, these dudes are solving the crimes for these cops by themselves. If you just shut up, you're going to let them do their job. You understand what I'm trying to say? But the most part of it is, you don't got to put yourself in that situation. Don't do no stupid shit where you got to be in a police station doing any kind of shit like that. You understand what I'm trying to say? You stay clear. You see what I'm saying? Clear! You like me? Clear!
Knowing another one, you could probably reiterate me on the next one. Like the tactic they would use, if you don't tell us this, we're going to keep you in jail for whatever or give you so many years. Like, isn't that a tactic that you like fake information? Like saying you're in trouble when you're really not.
Yeah, they'll tell you, oh, yo, you know what I seen them do before? They grabbed one of my partners, right? They grabbed him. They said, we got you on 5 control buys. He's like, what? He's, because 5 control sales. He's like, what? They cuffed him, took him back to his house, ripped his house all open, right? And they let him go.
Wow.
One of my partners just now, the cops ran up in his house, tore his house up, right? Told him they had him on a control buy. Brought him all the way down to the police station, right? He's like, all right, so where's the control buy? Oh, no, there wasn't a control buy. And they let him out.
Hey.
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. This is what they doing, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if they would have found something, right, that control buy that they never had, right, would have been the probable cause for them to get that. Say if they found a gun, right, that lie that they started with saying that they had me on 2 control buys, 2 control sales, is the reason why the judge signed a warrant for them to kick in my door. But they never had the control buys. You understand what I'm trying to say? They never have the control buys. The door gets kicked in, right? They don't find nothing. They let you go. But if they find something, right? So this is what happens. Let me tell y'all a quick, to y'all that don't know what happens when they find something. So now when they find something, right? Instead of them fucking with my girl, my kids, or whatever the situation may be, I said, yo, officer, it's just mine. Bop, bop, bop. I get down to the police station. Bop, bop, bop. I don't say nothing. It's mine. I take the weight. I go to the jail. When I go to the jail, they have the 2 controlled buys on my warrant on the police docket, right? The 2 controlled buys and whatever they found, right? Now the lawyer comes down. Hey, we want to sign. You want to sign 6 years? Boom, boom, boom. We'll throw out the 2 controlled sales that you got, and we'll just charge you with the gun and give you 6 years. All right, bet. I sign it. That's what happens. That's what happens. See, the cops, why you went into the house so you could have found this? You never had it. You understand, Benny?
I understand.
That's how they move, Benny. You understand what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And I know people that was either in these situations, or I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm saying? And trying to understand that, yo, the rules is off, man. You don't be thinking, oh yeah, I ain't doing none of it. Nah, they still coming, bro. They still coming. They don't play no games. They're gonna make it up. They're gonna say they're gonna say you did that. And the judge never wants to see the proof, see nothing. The judge just goes like this and signs it. You know what I mean? What would you say, Benny?
One more thing. Now, people don't know this law. I want you to explain it. When you get pulled over by the cop, can you, and which way can you refuse to search your car?
The procedure to search your car. All right. The procedure to search your car is first and foremost, fellas, right? Your tags have to be right. Right? You have license, registration, and proof of insurance. They cannot search your car, bro. They cannot search your car. All right. So this is what they was doing before, right? They were saying that they smell marijuana, and that's why they were searching our cars. But now that marijuana is illegal, they can't use that that's a dub. They can't use that no more. You know what I'm saying? So long as your tags is good and you ain't doing nothing in the car crazy, because they got their body cams on. So you ain't doing nothing crazy. See, I just got violated. I was in Newport, and I swear to God, I got the proof. I've been racially profiled. All my rights was violated. Everything. You know, I got it on video. You understand what I'm saying? I've been violated to the core, bro. They took me out the car 3 times, bro. You ain't never seen nothing. Yo, Benny, when I see you and show you these videos of these cops, what they did to me, bro, you're going to say, yo, Trap, why you ain't bring this to the news? Why you ain't bring this? Yo, this is bad, bro. Them cops are going down, bro. They had no reason. Yo, why? And this is it. This is all proof. They can't lie about this. I did nothing wrong. You understand what I'm saying, Benny?
So you was driving, or you was stuck when they pulled? Like how the old case?
Benny, I was driving, Benny, and I pulled over to a friend's house, Benny. Oh my God, these cops went crazy. Hold on, Benny. Hello? Dante? Oh my God. See, this is God, right? Remember I told you this here at the No Longer Trap podcast. I swear to God, man, I really believe Allah watches over me so much. Hey, yo, Dante, man, I've been looking for you, man, and we got you here on the podcast. I was getting ready to end the show too, and I said, yo, man, where's Dante at? I ain't heard from him. I gotta check out my brother. I ain't seen him. What's going on with you, brother? Can you give us a brief on what's going on? It's Wisdom Wednesdays, man. You started this with me.
Man, listen. You get mature, you get older, and you start doing different things. That's how I pivot. I just pivot, doing things each and every time. Oh, yeah.
Okay, Uncle Benny's on the phone too, Dante.
What's up, Benny?
You're live. You're live on the air too. You know, I got it all cleared. I got it. You ain't been here in a minute. It's you know what I'm saying. You're live on the air because yo, first and foremost, how you doing, brother? You good? You sound good, and you sound good. How you good?
Of course. Listen, Trap. Me and you had many conversations. You know how I do. Like, the show don't stop. Like, I keep trying to say, like, this. If you look at the world right now, look how much stuff is going on. Like, you seen that dude just get shot live on screening.
Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. Oh yeah, Charlie Kirk. You seen that happen. You seeing people are getting hung again. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
The thing is that it's like, while we fighting amongst each other, look at what's going on in this world. My thing is like, you know what? Like I said, I mess with banks. Because the thing about it, when you mess with people could be there or they not be there, but banks will always be there. Stocks will always be there. So I just started messing with people that really is about trying to make a difference in the society and in the world. And like I said, I don't care what people think about me, what they say about me, because my life speaks for itself. And you know this.
And that's a fact.
Many conversations.
Hell yeah, we had many conversations. So can I ask you about what's going on with your music career?
I don't do music no more.
Oh my God. I got to call my brother off the air. My brother stopped music. Now that's something I know he loved. He was passionate about it. And I know that, you'll see, there's certain artists, right, that I've ever listened to that ain't about gangster rap that I could feel. And Dante Martin was one of them. His energy, no matter what, I swear to God, if there was 3 people here in the room, right, and Dante had the rap in front of him, can I tell you that Dante puts on the show? He don't care. That's how much love and passion that he had for rapping. So to hear him get on my stage right now and say that, yo, Trap, I'm done. I gave up rapping. I know that there's more to beast the eye.
Nah, you know, I'm an honest dude. Here's the thing, right? If you notice, I got rid of social media and all that. The thing with me is this, right? And one day, on a Wisdom Wednesday, I got a new thing. Like, here's the thing, right? I'm a 48-year-old man. I keep saying this. I have no kids. I'm financially stable. There's a lot of people that would sit up there and tell you, this man helped me get my credit right. He helped me get my accounts right. I don't even charge people. People get paid money to do that. But I just want to make sure my community is all right. So the thing about it with me is what I'm learning is like everybody, like especially with that situation when people going around saying people are broke. I don't like conversations like that. I don't even want to be around people like that because I don't talk about people's finances. And everybody that knows me, my family was like, you don't talk like that. Even people that I hang with that are millionaires, like you don't talk like that.
I never heard you say no shit like that I never. And nobody ever asked me. I'm glad they never asked me that because I guess they knew I would have. But I'm just saying, I would have kept it a buck because Dante has never, ever, bro. My kids will all die if I'm lying to y'all. Never said anything about nobody's finance.
Remember a situation when there was somebody with money was trying to get with me, and you even said, yo, that person got bread. And what did I say? I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. People don't know the truth, but you do because you was there for every situation. You was there when I went out. Women was approaching me, and I was like, yo, Trap, you want this? Like I said, the way I operate a different way because the thing with me is like, yo, I'm in the trenches, man. I see kids that's taking but I just had to hear stories about a grown woman took a bunch of pills. Dudes doing all this drug abuse, drunk abuse, all this crazy stuff. And I'm just like, yo, we fighting over things. Like, if you see what's going on in your own backyard, your own society. Like, I had to go talk to a little girl who took a bunch of pills. She took her grandmother pill. I gotta go find out why she don't want to live no more. A little girl.
Wow.
Right.
So the thing with me is like, yo, I'm not worried about who's this or that. I'm focusing on people that, yo, these little people, like I said before, we the elders. It's our time to teach them, put them in a better position.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man.
I don't care.
Right.
I'm on my last days, but I'm not saying that I'm gonna die soon or nothing. But I'm saying I'm 48. I'm like, I want to make sure someone younger than me is in a better position than me, and they can teach the next generation.
And that's why we need you back here in the society. We need you back in our community because you bring so much to the community. You might not know it, Dante. You brought a lot. You taught me a lot. I know that. You understand what I'm saying? And you just being I'm not just saying being on the podcast, just being social. I watched you help out because you helped me out. I watched you help people around, just giving us advice or whatever. When I asked you for money to help my camping trip, you came, yo, Trap, I got you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's never been about. Times I hate when the community runs off somebody that really means well. When somebody's really, I hate when, there's so many other people we could run off. We could run a lot of people off social media that's always looking for pity parties. The shit I was talking about earlier. We could run them off. Why do we gotta, we could do all of that backstabbing, all that shit you do to Dante that made him go off. Because a lot of shit made him get away from everybody. And I know this because I was around him. I watched all this shit, like he just said, play out. I watched all of you motherfuckers, right? Try to sap, a lot of shit, I don't even really want to get into it. But a lot of shit played up to that. And y'all are blamed for that. And this is good people. When you run bad people out of the community, they don't do that. Y'all hang with these people that told on their friends. You hang with these child molesters. They're still in it. You ain't slandering them in that group. You ain't slandering them over Facebook. But you're so quick to get somebody that's even trying to do good and slander him. And find every negative way to shoot a brother down. And to a brother say, you know what, man? I'm just going to back away. I got to try to live peacefully because you know what? I am financially strapped. I am good. I got all my own shit. I got everything. I don't need all of this. I only do this. This ain't furthering me. He had to think that. This is not furthering me. Only thing this is doing to Dante Martin is bringing me down. Why am I over here with something that's just bringing my value and my name down? I understand why he did it. And you got to understand that. Because, Dante, there was times where I used to say, I'm done with this podcasting. I swear. I felt like that. I'm done. But then I found that. Shout out to everybody that gave me that strength. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get to give Dante that strength to keep it moving. I tried, but we needed more because you people was coming at him too hard. You people you started coming with lies. See, when you can't come with the truth, you came with lies, man. Lies, man. If you come with the truth hurts. But when you come with lies, it does something to your heart, your soul, everything. The truth hurts, but the lies destroys your soul, bro.
Like I said again, I don't care because, like I said, people with money know how I get down. They know I don't care about their money. I don't care who got what because I can't spend your money. But I know this much. Help me get where I'm trying to go. See, if you worry about people, I told you before, if you worry about those that ain't supporting you, you're missing out on the people that are supporting you.
That's a fact. You did tell me that.
That's why I said I'm not, dude. I've been going for months. Like for instance, me and my cousin, I got cousins. We talk about buying properties in Colombia, another country. What time I'm on? We trying to buy properties in another country because that's how much money is out there. But again, I'm not just motivated by money. I'm motivated by healthy and peaceful living. And just like, again, I even tell you, like, when I told you before, people you get yourself involved with, I even try to elevate some women, and they just, if they're not on the same page as you, they're not on the same page as you. They're not going to understand. I was telling a female, go get your money in a credit union. You can get your credit up if you go do this. You think she did it? No. And it's like, why am I arguing with you when I'm trying to better your life? My life was good.
My life's good. I don't need no stress. That's how I feel about, there's a lot of times, man, men be in relationships, and I was in them before too, man, that, you bringing more to the relationship that what the fuck are you doing, bruh? It's costing you more to, you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not, fuck that. It's not, I don't know. It ain't 50-50. It ain't nothing.
It's not even about 50-50.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's a man's responsibility to take care of a woman if she's in a position to be taken care of.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm just fronting.
In the position that the man is trying to put you in, then here's the thing you need to do. Don't date and learn yourself. Because here's the point of the matter. It's like women like to play. I told you, when you want to know why I'm single, Why am I playing tug of war with women trying to help them better themselves? When I was with women with master degrees, nurses and stuff, they helped me better myself, regardless if they wanted to get married or not. They helped me better me.
Okay. Now, Dante, we have 2 minutes before this camera dies. Yo, it's Wisdom Wednesday, something you started with me, right? Can you give me one Wisdom Wednesday, something that everybody can leave here with? You know what I'm saying? Let's take it back, Dante. Come on, man. Give us something. And I need something that's dealing with what we're dealing with right now, because you're very quick on your drawers. If you was right here, you would look me in the eye and you would lick your lips, pause, and you would have the right thing to say. So I'm gonna give you the mic. Here you go.
Number one is people gotta take second by second and stop focusing on what they don't have and focus on what they do have. And number one is life. If you woke up this morning, if you like the Lord, praise the Lord, Allah, whatever, that's number one. And then you should be sitting up there saying, what can I do different today myself? Not with somebody else or for someone else, for yourself. What can I do different today? That's what you should be doing. And it's like go to the gym, go for a walk, work on your lifestyle, your health, because that's important, your mind, your mental health. And people don't understand that. And so when you got a job, you know what, stop complaining about what job you don't have or how much money you don't have, and focus on how much money you can make. And this is one of the things I teach all the people I work with. Hey, $500 you save $6,000 for the year. You save $1,000, that's $12,000 for the year. You do the math. Every year that you save that amount, you grow your income. But again, it starts with yourself and taking advantage of the second that you have. If you're going to put in negative thoughts, guess what? You're going to attract negativity. If you put in positive thoughts, you're going to attract positivity. Like when I'm waking up right now, what's the first thing? I'm on the phone because he left me a message. And I was like, let me reach out to my dude. He left me a message. And here I am having this conversation. And then what's the next thing I'm going to do? I'm going to go and exercise, go play ball. I started playing ball again, running with them young boys. They've been killing me.
I got a quick question.
But I'm doing something physical for my mental health.
That's a fact, man. Eubanks got a question for you, Dante.
Go ahead.
So, peace, Dante. You know, I heard something that you said, and you always give some insight, especially on that mental health thing. You know, I know that's your passion. However, like we talk about solutions to the problems in our community, you mentioned about buying houses in Colombia. I know very inexpensive properties here in London. I would like to try to find a way where we can collaborate and buy some properties here, build houses, and help our communities here in the United States of America. What would be the first way that you would try to introduce that or get that going?
To answer your question, Eubanks, you see when I was out there the first time, remember, I came up there one time and I went away. Trap brought me out the second time. I was just like, you know what I learned? Let me tell you what I learned about our people. Trap just said it. When there's a good guy trying to do the good things, people want to trash him because why? What are you getting out of trashing somebody that's trying to do right or do right for you? Like what Trap would tell you. When Trap, who was the first one to donate to your kids or anything that you was doing financial?
You did. You was right there for me, man. I always say that. Shout out to everybody, but Dante was one of the first guys that be there. You understand what I'm saying? But I would like to know that too, because Mr. Eubanks has really been on that. How would he be able to? What would be the first step, Dante?
There is no first step, because every time you try to make the first step, they want to step on your toes.
And so one of the things I gotta interject. You are 1,000% correct, but that's what there's people who are doing that. There's people that are trying to actively stop people who are trying to uplift our community, to destroy our community by negativity. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know? Check this out, Trap. Right? Watch this. Right? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to the bank with a Spanish guy, right, to show him how to get his finances right. We're sitting with the president of the bank. You know what he said to me? Said to the lady, wow, this dude moves like a drug dealer. You know why? He compared me to a drug dealer? Because he's not used to a black man having that much money in his account or making moves the way I make moves. But I was showing him how to make the moves. That's why he's in a great position. I'm going to let him tell his own story, because nobody even know who he is. So the lady in the bank who was white was like, no, this man is savvy with his money. See, you see how white people look at me? White people don't look at me as black. They look at me as a person, Mr. Martin. Because they're like, yo, this guy is smart. When I go in the bank, I don't sit with a teller. I sit with the, if the lady that's supposed to run that bank ain't there, they have to call her to talk to me because of what I'm doing in their bank. They don't want to.
Now, Dante, I'm in that same, bruh, I'm in that same category. You know, my thing ain't finance. You know, and it's definitely not my family. My family's a grown, so I'm good in that aspect and that capacity. But it sounds like I said, these people, I think I shared with Trap, and Trap shared on Facebook, how these groups are coming together. They're buying land and buying houses as a group and then flip it and rinse and repeat. And based off of what you're talking about when it comes to credit and things of that nature, I believe if collectively you and I do something together where we can showcase it with Trap, because you know Trap is going to be our #1 supporter, we can actually spin that into a positive thing as opposed to just saying it's never going to happen. You know what I mean?
Like I just said, as soon as you listen, I came back on the scene, 3 years ago? And let me ask you this question. Everybody's seen the progression I made. Cause I was, hey Trap, you even know restaurants and all that other stuff I was making moves with. Nobody knew what was happening behind the scenes. I'm not one of the people to go bragging. But once I learned that, you know what? It's your own people that want to hurt you. I don't care what you say about me because I know what's true and what's not true. But when I'm around white people all the time, and guess what? They don't say nothing about me. They don't say nothing negative. What they say? Yo.
What they say?
I like the way you think. I like the way you society. And I'm just, people gotta learn them themselves because if they don't love themselves, that's what they're gonna attack people that they. Everybody always call me conceited and arrogant. Nobody ever call me confident. I'm confident in what I do.
Bro, I get that same energy, bro. I hear what you're saying. I've lived exactly what you're speaking. I have shared experience that you're talking. You're no longer Trap. Trap will tell you I'm like the #1 hater, thinking that I hate women even though I love them. Okay, I'll keep it a buck. Okay, but the concept of what I'm trying to explain to you is the one thing that I see, and it's prevalent. People who are in position don't get together because they got that bad taste in their mouth from other people, making them feel like discouraged by our separatism or positivity. You know you're right when it comes to land.
Don't say we feel discouraged, because I don't feel discouraged for nothing. You're not gonna make me feel guilty for me making decisions I made. Like, yo.
I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the people who are trying to make us not want to do. Like when I asked you, basically was a lead-in question. It's basically saying, let's get together. Okay, I'm saying let's together, you and I do something and let them see what is possible, as opposed to just talking about what we weren't able to do.
Listen, watch this, okay? This kid, that another kid I was mentoring, I don't say name or show pictures because I don't have to. They know who they are. This kid was 21 when I met him. He said, you should be a motivational speaker. He introduced me to his mother and his aunt, right? Now, when I met these people, they had their own houses. Now, things happen. Now, this kid is now 30-something years old. I was just talking to him. He's a financial advisor. He's doing real good. He just bought a boat. I used to tell him, he'll tell you when he was trying to become a firefighter who helped him and all that stuff. But this guy just bought a boat, got a nice brand new truck. He owned multiple properties. He now got a property where his mother and aunt is now living in one of his properties. And he was just like, yo, you used to sit down with me and break bread with me and let me know I was going to be in this position. Yeah, he's white. This kid is white. But the point that I'm sitting up there saying, I don't have to even show people what I'm doing. Because you know what it is? Those that want to know, if Trap didn't think about me or whatever, guess what? He would have made the phone call or text me to get in touch with me. That's why I respond. Every time you call me, Trap, I respond back.
Absolutely. That's why I called you. I was like, yo, hold on. Let me call this man. Then you got this old crazy ass answer machine service. We're gonna talk about that later, man. Who the fuck you think you are, man? Fuck you think you are? You gotta see his motherfucking thing, man. I thought I was talking to the president or something.
The thing it. But again, this is the point. The point that Dante, I don't need you to teach me. I'm there already. I have money to put up. I have land. Those things are already there. But what I'm saying is, I want us to show our people the power of us working together. You know?
Let me tell you why. How long did you know me? We could have been working together. You see what I mean? I just told you I'm helping other people. I made other people richer than me. I'm not even rich. I made other people richer than me.
See, but we can't cry over spilled milk. I understand that, bro. And then with that being said, I gotta go because my whole is progress. We can't talk about the past. I can tell you how many people that I've given thousands of dollars. I've helped them build businesses. I understand that.
Yeah, we got to have this conversation another time because this it's about to die. I love y'all guys. Yo, Dante, I'm going to call you back. Eubanks, I love you. Benny, Uncle Benny, I love you too, man. Appreciate everybody. Yo, shout out to everybody still in the chat, man. I appreciate you, man. Dante, stay on the phone. I want to finish hollering at you. But, yo, man, I'll see y'all guys on Friday, man. Same time, same place. You already know, Mr. No.